Welcome to Jiufen Taiwan, a beautiful town that's a very popular day trip from Taipei that I've dreamed about visiting for so many years, as it's nicknamed Taiwan's Spirited Away Village. But little did I know, it also has breathtaking views, some delicious, interesting local food that you can eat right on the busy streets of Jiufen. So let's explore together and see just what Jiufen has to offer. Cool. Thank you. And hello everybody from beautiful Jiufen, Taiwan. And this is a place, a really famous area that has been coined to look like the town is spirited away. And we're hoping to get a good sunset to start off our little video in time here, but unfortunately it's very cloudy. But I do think the clouds and the rain, unfortunately it's raining too, will make for a really beautiful atmosphere where the lanterns look to light up in the town of Jiufen, which we have not checked out yet at all. So I'll give you our first impressions, what we see and think, and just take in the overall vibes. And then tomorrow will be a clear day and maybe we can get some good open views of the ocean and the mountains in the distance. So anyway, let's explore the beautiful Jiufen, see what we can get up to here, and hopefully don't get wet in the process. And I'm very hungry, so let's eat first actually. Good thing is we got an umbrella too, so stay as dry as possible. And exhibit A, look at that behind me. We've been walking for like 2 seconds and we're already seeing this beautiful temple lit up with the lanterns. Excited to see more. We're going down Jiufen Old Street. It is super crowded. So there's lots of food stalls around here, so it's really good if you're hungry. And it definitely has like a night market kind of vibe, and it's covered too, which makes it really good for walking around in the rain. And it's definitely busy, but it's probably even more busy during the day supposedly, which is hard to imagine. Speaking of being hungry, we are starving, so let's grab some dinner on the old street at Sihong Vegetarian Cuisine. Here we tried some nice tasty meals, like this vegetarian steak rice and vegetarian pork chop, as well as a local dessert. So that meal was really nice, and it was all a vegan restaurant, so you have to go there if you're vegan like me. It's a good option right on the Old Town Street. They even have shaved ice, which is a Taiwanese specialty. It was really good. Not my favorite I've ever had. It was a little bit more like ice cream, but I love the mochi. I love the strawberry flavors, the little peanut dust or whatever you want to call it. Really nice. And now it smells like stinky tofu. This is what I mean about the nighttime vibes. Beautiful. The lanterns are lighting the old streets. Although this area was busy, it definitely was a vibe. With the lit up red lanterns, the narrow little alleyways, stairs leading to who knows where. Man, it felt like this place had a spirit of its own. So the main road, or the main walking street, I think it's Jiufen Street, is very busy. We're going to try and go a little bit off the beaten path and explore a little bit of the winding streets to get some views of Jiufen. One thing I do have to say, well you can barely see my face again, is I do feel like I'm in a Studio Ghibli movie. But not because of the lanterns. That's part of it. I feel like it because of the rain and the beautiful little town and the meandering little streets to get lost. And the nighttime vibe definitely helps too. There's also this beautiful little temple just off of this road that curves around, giving you a view of Jiufen. And it definitely reminds me of like exploring Kyoto at night or something like that, where you can see these beautiful little cultural areas just tucked away, and the view's not too bad either. Alright everybody, so we came to this little observation platform, but I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little disappointed because I thought, let me get some light on my face. That's really hard. Because I thought it would be super lit up, and I could definitely see some lights. I could see some of the lanterns. I could see some temples actually, which are absolutely stunning. I thought it'd be cool to kind of like see it all from a bit of a distance rather than just like walking amongst it. But at least I can get both perspectives now. I still definitely recommend you walk around and check out some of these areas. So right behind me, everybody, is the iconic place in Jiufen. It's A-Mei Ocha, which I believe is like a Japanese tea house or Chinese, but the name is Japanese because A-Mei means sweet, like sugar, and Ocha or cha in Chinese means tea as well. So it's like a sweets and tea house, and it's beautiful. It's said to be inspired or Spirited Away. The Hayao Miyazaki has not claimed that that's the case, but yeah, he said it's not exactly. So, but it's so beautiful and has the right kind of vibes, the lanterns, the views, and it's beautiful. And we're gonna see if we can actually try it out firsthand, get inside of it, and get some nice sweets and tea because it's cold and I could use something warm right now. So that was really nice at the Spirited Away Tea House. It comes with like a set with some tea they select for you. I think it's like an oolong or a jasmine or something. I think it's jasmine actually, or I think it's oolong. And it's 300 Taiwanese dollars per person, which is just under $10, which is not bad considering you have like infinite tea. We can take some home with us. We have a little postcard. The sweets are really tasty as well. Not a ton, but enough to get a nice little treat. I think that's it for tonight. I'm tired of being wet, but it's so beautiful here actually. One thing I do love about the rain though, to be honest, is you can see the reflections of the lanterns on the ground sometimes, which gives an extra dimension to the beauty here. So, and again, just totally get lost here. Explore all these beautiful little streets, whether the main ones or these ones. Beautiful. And good morning, everybody. This is our first morning, still part of our first day, but technically second day here in Jiufen. And like everybody, the weather is so much better today. We have some amazing views of the beautiful blue water and the sort of little bay, maybe some islands too in the distance, which makes us excited to do a little short hike you can do literally right in Jiufen. There's two ones that were kind of, messing with my choices. One was Mount Keelung, which we're gonna walk to. It's about 10 minutes away. One is Teapot Mountain, which is about an 8-minute bus ride away. So we're gonna show you some good views this morning. We'll do some hiking right in Jiufen, pretty much. You also know you're in East Asia when you have convenience stores marked like it's an important site or something you need to know, because you always need to know where the nearest convenience store is here in Taiwan, because they're great and an absolute necessity. So right here we are at the hiking trail. As you can see, Jiufen's right behind us. Like 10-minute walk or less from the town, so really easy and convenient to do. We'll see if the views are worth it. It's about 900 meters to the top, which is less than a kilometer. It's like just about over half a mile for you Americans out there, so it shouldn't be that bad at all, even though it's gonna be straight up. And I'll let you know if it's worth your time, or if you should just suck it up and go to Teapot Mountain a little further away. So yeah, we barely started the hike and I'm already loving it. Look at these views behind me, everybody. You can see the mountains on the other side of Jiufen. The sun's coming up and yeah, there's like nobody here because we're here about like 8:30 in the morning. I'm sure it's gonna be more popular later in the day with the tourists coming because it's so close to the town. So try and do this hike either earlier or maybe for sunset, but I'm sure it's busy for sunset too, to be honest. So I'm not gonna lie, everybody, this hike is not long, but it is killer steep. This whole incline is only part of it, and it's all uphill and got a lot more steep, a lot more quickly with less breaks, like some sloping gains. It's all stairs, so it's like a Stairmaster. But I think we're almost there. I think it's just up there a little bit more. And we did it, everybody. We made it to the top of Mount Keelung. It was definitely a strenuous, like half a mile Felt like way more than half a mile hike with lots of steps, but we did it, and it's a beautiful sunny day. The views are still a little bit misty. I don't know if it's because there's like some lingering clouds in the mountains that are kind of obstructing the sunlight a little bit, but still really beautiful views. You can see the town of Jiufen. You can see lots of the coast, these little islands in the distance, and lots of other mountains and hikes you can do. So just Teapot Mountain over there, which is a really popular hike, short ways away from Jiufen. I would recommend probably trying that one if you're here for longer than we are, if you're into outdoorsy stuff and nature and views. But look at these views. Excellent. Now that we have the view out of the way, we're gonna go back, explore a little more Jiufen, maybe get some street food, some more views of the city, because we saw it at night in the rain yesterday. We'll get a different perspective today, and then back to Taiwan, or Taipei. Damn it, everything starts with a Thai. So now you guys can also see the difference between day and night here in Jiufen. It's gonna be busy in both, I think. Somehow, Jiufen Old Street was even more busy during the day, but it was fun to explore and do a little bit of window shopping and also start to plan our next food of the day. The first thing we noticed was stinky tofu, which we tried back in Taipei, and one of us was not very eager to try again. But a new food we noticed was the red venace meatballs, I think that's how it's pronounced, and these are very different than your typical meatballs because they're in kind of like a mochi kind of coating, and luckily we found a vegetarian and vegan version, which was really delicious and I really enjoyed. And next we had to try the peanut ice cream roll, a street food popular in Jiufen that I was very excited to try. So far I'm checking off some great food off my bucket list for Jiufen and Taiwan in general. We had bingsu, or like shaved ice last night. We also had a Taiwanese meatball, which is like mochi with meatball inside, really good. And this is like an ice cream burrito where they wrap it with peanut and cilantro. Really good, really fun. It's an iconic treat here in Jiufen. So definitely gotta try out the unique Taiwanese foods when visiting Jiufen's Old Street. What a fun, interesting food. You have to try this when visiting Jiufen. Now there just leaves one more place that we need to see during the day for comparison. And right behind me again is the A-Mei Tea House where we went last night, and it was beautiful at night, but it's also beautiful during the day. I love the black colors of the red lanterns, and you can fully see it, so I definitely recommend trying to get a view of it both during the day and the night. In addition to visiting on a clear sunny day, you should dine here on a clear sunny day because it's open air on the outside and you will have amazing views of Jiufen, the bay, and this beautiful part of Taiwan. They were so excited to explore with you, but make sure to check out our coming videos because we will be exploring Hualien, a lesser visited place with so much adventure, gorgeous scenery, and some incredibly delicious food. Maybe the best we've tried so far. These are so delicious, everybody. There's also a world-class night market in Hualien, a gorgeous national park, but it wasn't always sunshine and rainbows. I'm gonna die.